invisible space journeys to these different planets, refuel for what it is we need to do on the planet itself, and come back.
Your papyrus was biased and metaphors of Midas. Migrants kill kindness under the silence of Cyrus. There were legends and titans fighting celestial Cyrus. Tidal waves emerged Poseidon, holding a trident, and Miss Ellen and typhus. Sick like a virus that attacks your sinus islands, leaving you mindless, spineless, and frightened. In need of some guidance, so timeless and righteous, I resurrect Aquinas. Go beyond acquisition of your social position, mental manumission. Unshackle your wishes, break out of prison. A potion, the first notion in this universe. All objects are in motion, one thing moved by another. But what's the mother? The very first mover, unmoved by no other. Understand its significance. Thoughts to pause, reflect on each effect, and the very first cause. Every action has origin, but original act to the point of nothingness is the X factor, chapter prime mover. Infinite regrets. Rejecting this logic means infinite regret. So look at the sun, count down 10 to 1. Your iris burns before you're done. If you can't see creation, do yourself a favor. How can you see creator when he's just greater?
You're going to have to learn how you can go through a looking glass into another kind of perception, where you have that sense of being united to all things, and suddenly you understand everything.
Alexander's Aristotle can't fade an Ayatollah. The ink of a scholar versus the blood of a soldier. Yo, homophobia leads to ignorance, so I traverse the Himalayan with the sinologist. Genesis mention, let your pops learn all the names. Some rise like the phoenix, others fall to flames. I would doubt with Descartes, down my reasoning, down my waking moments, and down my dreaming. I would doubt my inner self and down my ego. I would doubt my doubting and doubt my peoples, because I doubt. Therefore I must be. I know that I exist as a mind and I'm free. Cartesian dualism, a mind from body. Algebra, y equals mx plus b. Feel me, this here, reality expressed. Philosophy plus the mathematical intermesh. Cause something from nothing is a fallacy. What is the manifest source of this reality? I'm imperfect, threshold and liminal. Plus you can't get unlimited from limited, yo. Anything that has limit cannot be perfect. Creation has limits, to worship it is suspect. The imperfect must then come from perfection. This existence is therefore created by this one.
You're going to have to learn how you can go through a looking glass into another kind of perception, where you have that sense of being united to all things, and suddenly you understand everything.
Obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed.
9/11, thousands of innocents in heaven. This is when innocence itself becomes a weapon. Made no sense then, but in this was a lesson. When grandma spoke her final sentence, she said, live your lives in justice and peace. Last breath on hospital bed, New Jersey, death toll in New York. She's in a hearse, too many victims yet, no one yet to curse. Planes won't fly from Cali, and I can't make it. The stress is on my mind, and I can't take it. Television screen images strip me naked. In my dreams and vision screams, what's left sacred facing struggles. Ever since 12 years old, she never said, why is the world so cold? You start a family, my father's your son, making it work even though you had no one. I see the scorpion tattooed on your right hand, ready to strike at any hater that might stand. I feel the same way when I grip the mic stand. In my mind I see the scorpion on my hand. Grandma, no one could ever battle with you. Those who tried to were scattered from view. No one knew you as I do. A flower collector, a killer bee, a protector that collects nectar.
And all the riddle, I do none how. I say none how. I think none how. And if this be not enough to keep a man alive, I long not to live.
Memories fade after a while, but never your smile. You a positive vibration personified in a child. A soldier, textbook definition of brother. Love reflects black in the teardrops of your mother. A hugger, blurry vision, tears flowing. Open casket wrapped in shroud lies this poet. Your lyrical melodies trigger memories. You inspire with thicker bees. Fingers, weaponry, you're my teacher so Arabic. I'm blessed to read, so humble. In prayers you ask us to lead. I stand at your grave, distressed to see no icon contact with your old earth, the two seeds. Freedom, you were Jonathan, I was George. Your intercession freed my vocal cords to spit. Ashhadu, bear witness to the wali. The reason it became Ismail is the reason I became Ali. A fist full of earth and toss it on your chest. Put my hand on your grave where your shell will rest. I envision the driveway of Sharif's home. I see you with a gun, I wanna shout out, you're not alone, but you can't hear me. Ya Haji Labbaik, I see you at the gate, Shafar from Ahl-Bayt. A red-tailed hawk circles above me in the sky. At your grave every week, cause I can't believe you died.
We are bored. We're all bored now. But has it ever occurred to you, Wally, that the process that creates this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious form of brainwashing created by a world totalitarian government based on money, and that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks, and it's not just a question of individual survival, Wally, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no.
Because the media is bought and paid for. That's why the children are occupying space in New York, in Boston, in Washington, in Chicago, in San Francisco, and other cities. Why? Because they're not looking to you as a source of information for them.
Burn the buildings off of Wall Street. They living off a carcass of dead meat. Most of us been sleep, marching we hella deep. Ready for whatever, but we know the devil clever. Don't be a sheep for any longer. It's time to conquer this economic divide. We ride in the spirit of the martyrs. Malcolm and Marcus gave the blueprint. Now it's just us against them, and they 1% friend. The military's objection to occupation, but we still feel the change. Barrages of bullets, you can still hear the screams. Live and direct when we occupy Oakland. The tear gas blast only made us more focused, and we'll swarm like locusts till we liberated from the system that choke us.
Stuck in my hope, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? In Fox we cope, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? Fox News is a joke, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? Your fire with smoke, revolutionary moment. But can you stand alone? Secular state abyss, I'm in the sorceress. Satanic versus your money chorus. God, you trust it, money's God. Prayers pay interest. Credit system false wings, people ignorance. Devil's incubus upon your ignorance. Wall Street built on bones of indigenous. Thoughts interrupt, intellect turns to dust. Whispers a golden calf named stimulus. They attack your trust, Sam taxes us. Live life through loans, big murders us. Our corpses build thrones, they prosper us. Rape the earth, seed busts in a uterus. Devil spawn, antichrist like Vesuvius. Erupts an economic storm, the meek are crushed. Babylon with Lazarus, fisticuffs. The dollar one-eyed devil, to burn it up. Stuck in my hope, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? In Fox we cope, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? Fox News is a joke, so we occupy Oakland. But can you stand alone? Your fire with smoke, revolutionary moment. But can you stand alone?
As soon as we got to 14th and Broadway, Within 30 seconds, the police announced, this is an unlawful assembly. We will start using chemical agents.
That we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot.
Occupy Oakland. Occupy Oakland. Occupy Oakland. Occupy Oakland. Occupy Oakland.
Like the sun and moon, swimming in their own orbits, our suns and moons left upon strange doorsteps with African origins. Stolen organs, death approaches. In tune with an organ, phantom opera mask. Covers are Moorish, features preachers boorish. Their forward slips collect cash tips in temples and hoard it. We die repeatedly like Kenny McCormick. Last days face east, it's gorgeous. Sunset, earth flipped, cats are sorted. It's not dollars, but who God endorses, not scholars, but who the sword splits. Historic blood courses and aortic on a rising. See a Q-Borg ship transported to his lordship. Who did you worship? One God or Wordsmyths? Constructed, paid the doorman like distorted. Rather be a free man like Morgan, yet forging our own chains on purpose. Damn. Burn Bill of Rights, habeas corpus and freedom forfeit. Judgment with courts, yeah. Divination, this nation. Devil's courtship, Satan's extortion. Faces contoured, unsupported. Innocent souls are deported to an island. Damn. Tortured and waterboarded, truth serum injected, falsehoods recorded, justifying barrels, oil barons imported. This America, hegemons have exported, lost profits, CEOs are demoted, false prophets, and doppelgangers assorted, buildings exploded, left widows and orphans. Who do you worship? One God or Wordsmyths? Based on authentic sources, divine endorsements. Behold a pale horse, soul sign, unbeliever on your foreheads. Heaven or the whole reinforcements. Don't dismiss it as, oh yeah, it's from a cortex. Process this in your cerebral cortex. My body says peace, my car says Hotep. Who will you worship? One God or Wordsmyths?
We're angels above beyond the Let's take a closer look at this tool that has resulted from so many centuries of progress.
Ultimate writing instrument.
I caught a pen in Mecca. We'll see who's crazy. Label me with distaste in your amylase. Even Spock can't faze me. Logic's on point like pencils at standardized test-taking joints. Pinpoint marksman who murdered Martin, Mecca and Marley, Malcolm and Marcus. My pen's an artist, weaving words in parchment, ignites the canvas and sparks the carcass. This pen's a burqa, not the stark garment, but a Garuda, traveling to celestial apartments. The heartless don't bleed ink for the pen to dip in, so darkness descends as the imam stays hidden. Wordsmyths can't flip or spit what's written. See a bad boy, a piston, teaching children, or channel Sunny listening with devil intuition and fight Muhammad. Then pen becomes a prison.
Is the pen a prison or a tool for wisdom? Don't let serpents school your children by the pen. And what it inscribes when you find a pen, look inside, you'll see black ink that they used to write laws, like these Bill of Rights, that apply to every citizen except for the ink in the pen.
Pen like penitentiary or pen like penitent. Pen like pendant when symbols relevant. Penchant for repentance, forgo penalties. Penetrate the hearts of men, don't end up Penelope awaiting Odyssey. Or backstab pen dragon, repent within the cell. Pen second, pending trial, penalized for trying to elevate. System sicker than pedophilia, Penn State. Label hostiles by the Pentagon, but like apostles, here's our Pentecost. We can escape the pen through penmanship, or stay trapped within like pendulums, pensively pacing within parameters. Listen to this, iambic pentameter. Rebel or not rebel? That's the question. Stay ignorant or be independent.
Is the pen a prison or a tool for wisdom? Don't let serpents school your children by the pen. And what it inscribes when you find a pen, look inside, you'll see black ink that they used to write laws, like these Bill of Rights, that apply to every citizen except for the ink in the pen.
Discriminating the ultimate writing instrument. The ultimate writing instrument. Ultimate writing instrument. Ultimate writing instrument. Ultimate writing instrument.
Over 60 years ago, a shepherd boy threw a stone.
The dead MC scrolls.
That was the stone that changed the world.
Music is haram.
The dead MCs.
Well, I'm speaking about the hip-hop.
The dead MCs.
The music, the hip-hop, what we call the monkey boys.
The dead MC scrolls.
The monkey boys.
So long to Freeway and Jack Frost. Your other rap cats are passed, double laps like a track horse. The fuzzy bed is back in the building. Keep the swag, cause my E-man is high to sin. Look, I never let a thing come between Madeen and that there slimming in a pair of skinny jeans. A really mean regime is seen a trend in Islamic hip-hop, like when Wu-Tang came and Luke King flame and slain. These bars are same. I'm insane with the brain like Saddam Hussein. You can keep the blang in the chain with the fame plus the purple Range Rover that provokes the dame. All I need a must-have to control my frame. On my oath to A.L.I to be a thankful slave. He will only change his soul that control the behavior. Professor Ali, some of the beast. This was
Bismillah, where do I start? The dean of Allah is the heart of the heart. The seek of Allah is a marvelous part. Believe in Allah is on a retard. It's on a retort. Pardon, peace to all the floor. Wardens meeting the prophet who sword. Foreigners having the heavens explored. Haram, haram, halal, salam, balal. May Allah be pleased with him. And all the G's in the streets getting clean within. And all the clean in the streets getting G's to cleanse. Till all the streets with the Jesus free and clean from sin. Islam is like a shower when you do it. You encounter dirt you doing. And the power to remove it. Then you flower, blossom, bloom. And then you tower if you lose it. Then you dower with improvement till the hour comes to prove it. Shukran.
All I need is a pen and a pad. Yo, my flow is petrol. I'll give you the gas. Dropping lines like Metro. On the go like a cab. I have the whole world scared like Shabazz is back. I'm still real, still make the llama clap. For my seed, son, gotta thank Allah for that. East is not my E.L.I, don't fall for that. Power balls in my rap, yeah, the boys back. A brave heart from the home of the brave. But Abdul is a slave, and I'm true to the faith that I claim. I'm just a new convert, it's a new converse. I put my face on the earth, cause I came from dirt. Maintain my mind frame, used to play on the turf. Living life in the vein, ain't for better or worse. Ain't nothing sweet out here, better check the news and get a clue how we do things, don't get it confused.
My knowledge ain't trick, wanna spit a 1-6 on a beat. In a song, now my quotes, I'm Quran and Hadith. Word is born, I'm a beast, I've been praying to the east. For nearly 10 years, I was raised on the east coast, where this art form is born. Get your
hearts when you perform. I got Islam, I got a lot of love and hate. I got broken dreams like William Butler Yeats. I take fake shakes down from the minbar, speak more truth when I'm spitting the ball. I ain't drinking at a bar, sipping from a bottle. Forget Barkley, you trying to be role models. If you're scared, say you scared. Better off dead. Chances are that your leader is in bed with the feds. SubhanAllah, I got truth for all of you. Is your imam a follower of Muawiyah?
Legislator for the creator, maker, owner. Words of Jonah, neighbor, put it to paper. Warrior, as I summarize the story of the prophet. Praise be to the glory of Allah, that's his proper name. This is not a game. 3/4 be the earth, dirt, she's not a dame. Hold on, to prolong, you gotta hang. Assign algebra in place of my father's name. Without image, wholesome, culture of one. No drugs or a stout Guinness. God's route is infinite. Strive for perfection from human error. Days of doom is never. Why you in terror? No radical, just natural. This is practical, no weapon. As small as a penknife to battle you. Take heed to creed, he's the restorer. Extinguishing the hellfire with a bucket of water.
I'm vicious with superstitious victims of false religions and spiritualists in prison within subliminal prisons. I'm not with extremists, polarized indecisions. I'm in a great prism with the wisdom of one who's risen in rap. If you listen, A.L.I awakens. 1-2 references throughout multiple mixtapes where you can get a goofy like the one worn by Ghostface while eating no hog makes it a good day. With dead MCs, that's a community. If you're real, then we build. It's about unity. Real rhymes equal actual life. That's why my brothers, followers of Christ, wanna be scholars. Don't follow my scholarship. I'm a product of day of Ashura and the apocalypse. Some live to reminisce. I'm Ruby's intelligent fish, turning misfits to Muslims with divine manuscripts. What?
Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children.
Look, the dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows. Dead MCs grows.
Paradigm. Yo, what up? This big M1 right here, Matulu Olubala, 1/2 of Dead Prez. Big thanks to Professor Ali, you know what I mean, for this opportunity to be in front of your eyes and ears right now. And I like to talk about this hard concrete that we dealing with, our reality.
That's what a paradigm.
Look, we gotta imagine another world is possible. I'm changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is possible. Growing up young, wild, and hostile, you either go to jail or ending up in a hospital. They tell you go to hell and everything is an obstacle. They put you in a cell and tell you nothing is stopping you. So confusing, which path are you choosing? Bad news, no matter what, you still losing. It's like a joke and we the ones that they fooling. It's all part of the plans, they're making up the rules, man. But somebody told me it's another way, a different way of living, the opposite, against the grain. How did we get the way it is today? You mean to tell me it's reality without the pain? Yes, they call it mind over matter, but it's bigger than that. You gotta study the data. It's not who's bigger, who's stronger, who's better. Come on, say it with me. I self-lord and master.
We need a paradigm shift. It's time to do a mental flip, not slip. Get revenge for the slave ship. We need a paradigm shift. Let a mind state exist, uplift farther than what glitters on a rapper's wrist. Paradigm shift. Know what war to enlist. The devil wanna slaughter and throw us all into the pit. Paradigm shift. Show the kids what images to resist. Love themselves, raise your fist.
Paradigm shift, time to resurface. Disturbance in the force concerns us. They used to burn us on trees, no burners. Modern day laws, black code convergence. Crooked Klansmen put colored kids in caskets. Still relevant. Our kids murdered by fascists. Spirit of Emmett Till lives in Trayvon Martin. They target practice on unarmed kids. Black Pantherism, arm your mind, shelling out. Brain cells, spell it out with a C, no selling out. Expel your doubts, cast off oppression. No ski mask weapons, keep asking questions. Defeat past aggression, see a path of blessing, no apprehension. Take a seat in class with lessons, embrace the crescent. Black men elevate intercession like the black seed of the A.
I'm changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is
possible. On the real, you know I feel you though. Still I know for real you want a pill to build the will to go from pills to getting skrill. You know this will to flip a meal or get a killer kill, get a killer a deal. Deal a killer a hand to make him borderline suicidal. I know what it's like living with no one in sight, giving you anything that you entitled. Plus I know what it's like living your life in conditions so much like a prison. You're gonna live your life like so. You thinking about believing the doubt, creeping up out of the house, retrieving the pouch of E and bounce a key to out. See the PDs freeze and be out in about 3 without a plea. The release date is a long time away. Namaste, find a way, try a way to rise away. Try today, written out, man. You can figure it out, man. Negative thought, positive action, switch it around, man. The irony of balling for real is to get out the
I'm
game.
changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is changing my circumstances, opening up my options, making a new alternative. Another world that is possible.
Male student obsessed with gangster movies. We all like the action and the shootings. To somebody we really care about screams. Young girl wanna be a Kardashian, and I can understand it on the fashion end. But let's not forget about Coretta Scott's dreams. You know we need a paradigm shift.
It's time to do a mental flip, not slip. Get revenge for the slave
We need
ship.
a paradigm shift.
Let a mind state exist, uplift farther than what glitters on a rapper's wrist.
Paradigm shift.
Know what water would list. The devil wanna slaughter and throw us all into the pit.
Paradigm shift.
Show the kids what images to resist. Love themselves, raise your fist. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta follow your design to avoid the disaster. Before you know it, you're moving a little faster. You feel me? Cause like, we get these abstract words thrown at us like freedom and love, you know, and democracy and rights, and you know what I mean? It's hard to define those things. You can't bite that with your teeth. But let me tell you, if we imagine whatever we imagine our world to be, that's exactly what it's gonna be. You know, how it was introduced to me is we gotta shift our paradigm. And that's the challenge for you today, brothers and sisters. Let's see if we can find a way through. You know, ain't nothing holding us back. It's all in the mind. Shift it, uplift it, stay gifted.
A group of slave owners who wanted to be free. So they killed a lot of white English people in order to continue owning their black African people, so they could wipe out the rest of the red Indian people and move west and steal the rest of the land from the brown Mexican people, giving them a place to take off and drop their nuclear weapons on the yellow Japanese people.
In the name of the Most High, the King of Kings, the creator of the heavens and earth and all that's between. Mother Africa, we love you. From Genesis 17:20 to the return in the city of peace. Everywhere we look, your light will never cease.
I stood upon shores to test the wind before the dark days of plague, the pale pestilence. One ship became a vessel epidemic when pale men made homes, permanent settlements. Plucked boys like farmers, taking the eggs of hens. Women as belly warmers, brutally raped them, influenced by whispers. Satan shaking the white Christ who died for their sins. 20 million dead. Can we arrest the men who followed this devilish precedent? Economic motivation, forget testaments. Who's guilty? Look in the chests of men. Would it take prisoners from holy Bethlehem? Chained flesh on flesh, ships filled with lost lambs. Shark fins, sliced waves, crimson sea. Blood inks these moments from history.
Martyrs' graves, cast through time, ebony eloquence, trapped inside, like a son of Najma in the Masha shrine. And it sits a Masum of Beni Hashem's pride, like Sabika, for honor, Hazelrun. Her son in cradle spoke of us, like the sons of Sumana and Susan, role models for all humans. I'm walking off back to Africa with Marcus, so we connect with my shadow in its rich darkness, like complexion of Jesus. Not Caesar, Bushia, and the Uswadu bloodline of the true Shia Kemetic vision. I see the miracles of Moses' part, but it's this white hand that exposes the true miraculous nature of divine events. So I follow the footsteps Joseph, Akhenaten, see light in the face of the dreamer Joseph. African, like Tamil prophet, use asif like drum beats in the chest of Negus. La ilaha illallah, sing sages. Muhammad Rasulullah sings Bilal. After Khadijah, Maryam made the prophet smile. Fizza served his daughter, John his grandson. Slaves to the Most High, yet slaves to no one.
Martyrs' graves, past the time, ebony eloquence, trapped inside, like son of Najma in the Masha shrine, and his sister Masuma, Beni Hashim's pride, like Sabika, her honor Hazelron, her son in cradle, spoke of Quran, like the sons of Sumana and Susan, role models for all human.
The devils have raped, pillaged, and stole your children, oppressed them for over 400 years and made them feel the ride. Yet your illuminated child is still present, like the sun behind the clouds. Mother Africa, you are assigned to the power of the one most high, despised by demons, revered by saints. Hadra, you must be special because your grave is next to the house of God in Mecca. Masuma, your golden tomb is a place of visitation for martyrs and scholars in the city of Qum. And Hakima, your eyes were the first to see the blessed, beloved face of the leader of mankind. So Mother Africa, let us never deny your beloved children and visit them wherever they lie. And let us remember what Sister Maya Angelou said, and still I rise.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself
this is for you,
when all men doubt you,
my son, Mateen A.L.I.
but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting,
listen,
or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hatred.
Glimpses page of wisdom, focus on my vision amidst the plagiarism of folks in mental prison. Grip the pen as I grip the mic, straight spit, flip the pad or slip right before your brain splits. Cerebellum rebel, synapses fire like Magellan, circumnavigate melon, moving like a felon, melancholy peep. Your guru on my journey, like my ancestors, those who still mourn me. Bloodline of Drona, of elephant slaughter. I'm the martyr decapitated before his thirsty daughter. I'm the ass for a scattered seed. Do you know me? Not the category box created, that's phony, lonely and other. You're still a mother of an ideology that makes you call me brother. If you work in shadows as subalternate, if you believe in prophets as immaculate, if you think Howard Zinn was accurate, if Fatima's hand is your amulet, if you slap ignorance with the alphabet, if you do most battles with your intellect and reflect and fill a whole unforgiving minute with 60 seconds of grind no limit and finish what you started, future no front, this entire planet will be yours, my son. If you keep your head when all about you, if you trust yourself when all else doubt you, if you can grab the mic and move the crowd too, if you're not prideful but can stay proud too, if you dream and not get distracted by triumph and disaster, know your master and fast in prayer and remain prepared and give charity, then you're almost there. Emancipate oneself from the shackles of fate. Wanna break chains, but the manacle's great.
So strike the hammer while
iron is hot, so I hear police scanners. In prison we rot. Time to break holes and break the old molds. One testament is old, the other one is cold. Don't get caught up on the path where the future foretold, and reflect upon the past where our people were sold. Just look to the present and see if you could change it. If you could get familiar and still rearrange it. If you could be at peace and be ready for war and fulfill all the words that you once swore. If you could shrug temptation of Babylon's whore and rep Quetzalcoatl and then battle on Thor and shake like quakes of the Jormungand snake and meditate Socrates and set baits like Yates for the falcon while the eagle has landed. If you could be a god even though you're stranded. If you could be a light with your rich black skin, a soldier against ego and attack sins. If you can love lit, written by heavenly scribes. If you believe righteous souls never will die, like them stay alive, inspire the rest to prove
But beyond the if, know that I love you. 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 If you keep your head, when all about you, if you trust yourself, when all else doubt you, if you can grab the mic and move the crowd too, if you're not prideful but can stay proud too, if you dream and not get distracted by triumph and disaster. Know your master and fast in prayer and remain prepared and give charity, then you're almost there. If you can wait and not get tired by the wait, if you snatch the loom and weave your own fate, if you roll with Ali, he's the gate, and build with righteous folks without hate, and await till you see the 12th Prince face and work righteous deeds as you elevate and visit my grave after I'm gone. Hold on, son, with the will that says hold on.
Dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same.